Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Who is in the building? Who is joining me today? How is everyone doing? Hello, wife. How are you? Um, oh man, I am tired this evening. I'm feeling tired this evening. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Keep the engagement up, please. I want to know how you are. I want to know what's going on. What's new? What's old? Can you hear the music? Can you hear me okay? Abe, hey Abe, how you doing, my friend? Long time no see, brother. Good evening to you. Geeta, yes, yes, yes. How are ya? Good to have you back. Cameron, yes. Oh my goodness. Um, guys, I am now. I think it's the stat. I'm in the top 10% of YouTubers and podcasters just by going live today. I think that's how it works. There's some stat that says that 10% of people that start a podcast don't get past number 3, podcast number 3, and there's 1% that gets past 21. So if you've done 21 podcasts or you've done 21 somethings, then you're in the top 1% and you're living life. Hey, Othniel, yes, what's going on? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, so Geeta, I'm not in the new place. The new place closes at 6. So the opening hours are from 8 or 9 till 6. It's a shared office space in Wembley. I'm actually at my mum's. So funny story, yeah. My mum's not watching. I should probably send this to her. But I wanted somewhere quiet to work, and I wanted to check on something. My mum's away at the moment. So I set up this office for her. I'll show you when it's finished. It's not really finished. There's still a few more things I need to do. But I set up this little sort of sanctuary for like a study for her, which I'm really proud of, and I'm working in it. And I said to her, I'm using your space today. She goes, "Did you ask my permission?" But yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be streaming from the new place unless I'm streaming during the day, and I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. I kind of like this evening kind of setup. What do you think? Shall I stream during the day? Is that a thing that I should do? Hey, Kirsten, how you doing? How you doing, Kirsten? How you doing? Yeah, I think that I would probably, maybe I'll do more than one live in a week. That might be something that I could do. Yes. So, how's everyone doing today? What's going on? What's been up? It's guys, listen to this. This is thanks, Othniel. Guess today is day 116. We're in the 116th day of the year 2023. You've made it to day 116. Give yourself a round of applause. Oh, I just had to do that. Yeah, can you believe 116 days have passed since 2023? Have you made progress on your goals? Have you made the moves that you wanted to make? Have you made progress? That is the question. That's what we're talking about today. Have you made progress on your goals? Have you made progress on anything that you're trying to do in your life? Have you kept the New Year's resolution? I have a confession. I've got a confession. This is my dark, deep secret. I've only been to the gym once this month. I've only been to the gym once this month, and that was in the first week. And I've made all the excuses about how, I'm still going to get on with life and things are still going to get moving, all that kind of stuff. But I've only been once this month, and during half term, spending time with my family, I was like, I'm just going to wake up a bit later and spend time with the kids and stuff. And I think I still went to work anyway. But I was looking at my, I've got the app right for the gym group, and it shows me how many times I've been to the gym. And previous months, it's been 3 times a week consistently. But most recently, I just couldn't get up, and I've not been waking up consistently early like I like to do. So that's my confession. I'm making progress in other ways, and I guess I've kind of I've lost weight as well. I think. Yeah. I've definitely lost weight because I don't think I've been eating as much either. I'm offloading. You only need one session. Ah, thanks. You're always a sweet talker, Cameron. I like it. Stroking my ego a little bit there. But yeah, so are you making progress? And on day 116, are you making progress? How do you feel? How do you feel about your life and your goals and all that kind of stuff? It kind of feels to me like time is moving faster. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. I think there's some psychological explanation about it. Like when you're young, like if you were 10 years old, and you spent 1 year doing something, that's 10% of your life you spent. So if you're 10 and you spent from 9 till 10 doing something and it feels long, that's 10% of your life. But if you're like 40, which I'm going to be next year, whoa, if you're like 40, 1 year, what's that percentage? That's a smaller percentage of time. I think it has something to do with that. But it just feels like time is moving super fast. Is it the same for you? Let me know. Keep it engaged in the comments. Is it how you're feeling? Do you feel like time is moving super fast? And it's getting away from you. Is that how you're feeling? Is it just me? So I've got some nice tunes playing tonight. From Chill Hop, and I think that I've got the license that I should be able to play this music without getting in trouble from YouTube. So this is feeling really good. So we're gonna have some good vibes. We're gonna have a conversation, a little bit of a chat to see how everyone's doing. And time is definitely flying. Abe says, "Hey Chris, how you doing?" Yeah, man, it's going. I think having kids as well and being tired as well makes us feel like time is moving faster, right? Is that the thing? Is that what it is? So last week we spoke about happiness. Well, I spoke about happiness. I spoke a lot about happiness. And I was thinking about happiness a little bit, and I watched the movie Pursuit of Happiness. And it got me thinking a little bit about our pursuit of happiness and if we're sort of making progress or not, and whether we recognize that we're making progress. And it's kind of it was kind of reflective for me because I've seen the movie like more than once, and if you look back and think about what you've achieved over the years, month, etc., you kind of get a sense of I don't know, does it feel like it slows down a little bit when you reflect? Shall we do that a little bit? Shall we have a little reflecting session? Is that something we can do? Have a reflective session live? Let's have a think about the last 5 years. And how has that been? How has the last 5 years been? Has it been hectic? Has it been slow? And what have you achieved? Have you achieved any of your goals that you wanted to achieve in the last 5 years? I'm not trying to get you depressed or anything, but I'm sure that you've achieved something. I'm sure you've done something that you're proud of. I know I am. I know I have. I produced a second beautiful child. That's something to be proud of. Me and my wife, we make nice babies, isn't it? Is she still here? Tiff, are you still here? Shall I make another one? Anyway, guys, so sorry. I'm gonna try and hold it together, keep it professional, right? Keep it professional. Yeah, so back a little bit. So the Will Smith movie, there was something that I liked about the movie. What was his name? Chris something. Chris Withers, wasn't it? Chris Withers, the character that Will Smith was playing. And it seemed like it was just all a struggle. It seemed like it was just a struggle throughout the whole movie until he got like that big break. And even when he got that big break, as in getting the job, he still hadn't got any money yet, but it just felt like a lot of struggle. And I recognized that there was some progress that was being made amidst all of the struggling. And Carlene has said the last 5 years was COVID-y. Yes, it was. It was very COVID-y. But if we were to look back, there's bound to be something that we can say that we've achieved, something we've done better, something that we've learned, and something that's going to help us to progress in the future, right? Or is it just me? Am I just being super optimistic? I think maybe I am. Who's with me? Mr. Adeleke, yes. Good to have you back, sir. Good to have you back. I'm missing the background music. Dude. It's there. Is it not loud enough? Can you hear the music? Let's keep the music going. James, did you only tune in because I'm going to play some tunes? Call me DJ, what could you call me? DJ, I don't know, DJ something. So the movie, Pursuit of Happiness, got me thinking about the things that we are achieving, the progress that we're achieving while we're struggling, or while we're going through while we're going through some stuff, and this thing about making progress is sometimes that the progress isn't always obvious. And I guess sometimes when we sit back and reflect and think about what we've done and what we're going through and what we've been through and what's happened, that's when we kind of recognize whether we've got a change of mindset, or we've become stronger physically or mentally, or whatever it is, right? That's my view, and that's what I got from watching the movie as well. I'm trying to be a bit more organized. Yeah, I've got notes this time. I've made notes. I've got notes, guys, and I'm going to try and stick to some of these notes so that I don't just start chatting all manner of randomness, right? Okay. So what was quite interesting for me when I'm reflecting on this movie is that he had a lot of stressful situations. His wife was giving a hard time. He was trying to sell this machine that wasn't valuable to a lot of doctors, and trying to find place to eat, things to eat, place to sleep, and all that kind of stuff. And he wasn't earning a lot of money. And the job that he got in the end, I think he was probably good at that job because of all these things, like you're able to handle stress a little bit. Colleen, if the movie frustrated you, why did it frustrate? I need to know why this movie frustrated you, and that you couldn't believe it was a true story. I don't think I'm going to say anything else until you tell me. Why did the movie frustrate you? That's interesting. I want to hear more about this. Why did it frustrate you? Hi, Shanika, how you doing? Guys, oh my days. While Colleen tells us why the movie frustrated her, my friend Shanika Simon is in the room, and she's got an album out. I'm going to put it in the description. I think I can do that. I don't think I can play it, but she's got not an album. She's got a debut single. She did a show in France on Sunday, which I wasn't able to see. I'm a little bit sad about that. but I'll make sure I put it in the description. Um, let me do that now, and then I'm going to look out for um, Carly's message. I think there's a little bit of a delay, so it might take a while for it to come through. But obviously, guys, go listen to Shanika's music after after the live is ended. Yeah. Yeah, so it's on Spotify. Okay, Colleen, the bit where the kid lost his toy made me cry a whole heap. It was very emotional, that movie. I'll give it that. It was very, very emotional. I will definitely say that. It was emotional, and there's a lot of, especially being a parent, it really pulled on the heartstrings 100%. 100%. Yeah, so he was trying to do all this kind of stuff, and I think all the stuff that he went through kind of prepared him for being for dealing and being good at that job, right? When I was 16, 17, I was doing a lot of sound engineering at church, and at my particular church was the New Testament Church of God in Willesden, Northwest London. I did. There were like 3 services on a Sunday. So there was a service at 9, one at 11, and one at 6. And for a good amount of time, I did sound engineering at all 3 of these. I love sound engineering. I had fun. But quite often, you would turn up and I wouldn't know the songs. Like the musicians and the singers knew the songs, and the choir knew the songs, but I didn't know the songs, and I'd have to mix these songs and make them sound as good as possible. And there were also lots of moving parts. Sometimes there'll be a guest singer, who I didn't know before, or there would be like some saxophonist or something happening that I didn't know about, and I have to patch something. And I wouldn't say it was stressful, but it could have been quite challenging. So years later, I was working at Cresters Theatre in Ealing, and a lot of things went wrong in this show that I was doing. It was the Christmas show. It was my first ever show as a sound designer and as a sound operator in theatre, right? And man, the stakes were high because it's the Christmas show is the biggest show. Like there was like a few sold out shows, and a lot of things didn't go as planned. There were a lot of problems. There was all sorts of stuff. It's a community theatre, so the budget isn't big in terms of sound or pretty much anything. So there's a lot of things that went well. It was a lot of things went well, but a lot of things were kind of challenging as well. And coming towards the end of it, a few people said to me, "Man, you were really calm throughout the whole thing. Like whatever was going on, you just held it together, and everyone was stressed and you just held it together. You did your thing. You did really, really well. And we were really happy to have you on board and definitely would want to work with you again in the future." And I was like, what are these people talking about? There was nothing that was stressful that I experienced. But then I reflected on how fast paced church sound was, and doing concerts and all that kind of stuff. Oh, we used to do this concert sometimes, right, where they would have like all these shows that would have like 10 artists and 12 artists, and they're all coming doing different songs, different genres, different styles, different groups, and you have to make them all sound good, and you're not really prepared for that, and it's really pushing you as a sound engineer. But I didn't realize how that kind of pressure was preparing me both for being a sound engineer in theatre, but also in other aspects in life. Like when I was working, I was a little bit more calmer when stuff was going wrong at work, and people said that about me as well. So I didn't realize until reflecting that I was quite good at holding it together because I had been in some what I would perceive as stressful or challenging situations. So yeah, are we making progress? I think sometimes we're making progress and we're not realizing it. And that's something that we need to really appreciate, that we are making progress in one way or the other. Let me go to my notes before I start rambling off again. Good stuff. Last time I offered if anyone wanted to come and have a chat with me. And I don't think I even remember how to do that. Invite, copy. Ooh. All right. So I think I can put this in the comment if you want to talk or if you want to contribute. All right, that's in the comments. I think it's a 10-second delay. So if there is and you want to, I can invite you and I can have you on. I think this is going to work. Let's see. All right, guys. So yeah, my coach had me, well, one of my coaches had me do this exercise some years ago, and it was to look back over my life in chunks of 10. And I didn't realize how old I was until I started counting up my years in tens. And the point of that was just to get an understanding of what type of person I was. He asked me some questions and he was like, tell me about a memorable, your earliest memory that you can remember. And looking back at like what I achieved and all that kind of stuff, it was like stuff that I spoke about, I had never thought about for years, you know? And my mentor always tells me that I'm a reflector and I like reflecting. And I think that's definitely true. And I think I appreciate what I do, or what I've done and what I've achieved when I'm in a state of reflecting, definitely. What's this? What's happening? Okay, music is back. Yeah. So guys, let's have a little bit of a reflecting. Let's think about the things. I would really like to know how you feel in the morning after we've spoken tonight. If going to sleep thinking about the things that you've achieved and the things that you're proud of makes you feel better in the morning or not. That would be really nice to know, actually. So if you've got my number, send me a message or come back here and drop it in the comments. I think everyone on here has got my number. That's why you're on here, innit? Because I sent you a message, right? Yeah. Okay. Yes. So yes, think about the things that you achieved over the last 10 years. And what can you do with the skills that you've acquired, the things that you've learned to take you on the next steps of your journey? You know, maybe it's in your career, maybe it's in, I don't know, just some aspect of your personal development. What are some of the things that you've learned? You know, that might be good. How long should I do these lives for? I'm still trying to obviously figure things out here. How long should I do these lives for? Should I do half an hour, 1 hour? Does it need to be structured? Does it need to be super structured? Does it need to be, should I have guests on? And at what point should I start doing it? How is everything sounding? Let me know, guys, because I'm not too sure about this internet connection. I don't know if if it's clear or if it's not so clear. So let me know. Let me know how it's looking, how it's going. I was before this live, I was doing my monthly event on Eventbrite called How to Start a Business. And someone asked me a question about how to deal with self-limiting beliefs. And one of the things that I said was to just reflect on the things that you've done that you're proud of, you know, and that should give you some sort of confidence to, you know, to make you believe that you belong in the place that you're trying to be in, you know. Thanks, guys. That's good to hear. Audio and video are good. Yes, guests would be good. I think so. I think so too. I think so. I think so. And one of the things that one of the other things that I said to him was talking about this live actually, because I had just decided to do a live one night just to see what would happen. And here I am on the fourth live, um in the 10% of podcasters and YouTubers or whatever it's called, which is kind of cool. So it's kind of like sometimes we feel like we don't belong, or sometimes we feel like we're an imposter, but actually your voice matters. The things that you have to say, the things that you're doing, the work that you do actually matters as well. And it's just really about going for it, even if you're a little bit scared or thinking that you shouldn't do it, a little bit fearful. Just kind of go for it, and see how things pan out. What did I say? You don't regret what you haven't. How does it go? You won't regret what you've done. I don't know about that actually. I'm pretty sure we regret some stuff we've done, right? Yeah, but the saying goes, you'd regret not. Oh, I don't know. I'm messing up these quotes. I'm always messing up some quote. But I'm definitely messing up that quote. But there's some quote that goes, you won't regret what you've done, but you'll regret what you didn't do. Something like that. Video is crisp, things looking clear, awesome. Hey Andre, how you doing? Derry, yes, all the way from the beautiful island of Nevis. Derry's my cousin, one of my big cousins. How you doing, man? And he's got a new CrossFit gym on the tiny island of Nevis, doing big things down there. I'm gonna come and visit your gym soon, Derry. Better to regret what you've done than what you haven't. That might be it. That might be a good one. Folks, friends, family, it's coming up to 9 o'clock and we're coming to the end of this session. It's been a little bit reflective, isn't it? A little bit more quiet than the last ones. But thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me on this journey, actually, and giving me feedback. Let me know what's good and what's not so good. I really appreciate any feedback I get of how I could make these lives better, what I should talk about, who I should have on board, etc., etc. So it's been a delight. I'm super tired. You can probably tell. I've had a few late nights. I'm surviving on 5 hours of sleep today, and 1 cup of coffee. And I'm looking forward to getting home and having a good night's sleep. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to sleep tonight thinking about some of the stuff that I've achieved over my lifetime and some of the stuff that I'm grateful for doing. And I'm definitely going to be thinking about how grateful that I have you guys in my life. Because believe it or not, which you should absolutely believe it, is that we all make each other's life better, and we should endeavor to do that as well. So it's been really good. Another live, and see you next week, hopefully. I hope you have a good week. I hope you have a good end of the month, because the month ends next week, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Does it? Yes. 7 days. Yes. Only 5 hours. Yes, James. Yes. Kirsten. Good stuff. I think I'm going to definitely have some more people on here for us to chop it up, as the Americans say. So that will be good. But yeah, thank you guys. It's been really good to have you. I'll be seeing you soon. Even the music is a little bit, it's a little bit kind of mellow. Thanks, Abe. Good to see you as well. All right, guys, enjoy the last tune, whatever this tune is. It's I can't even pronounce this. See you cross country. is what this one's called. And it's by someone called Avino. Enjoy. Peace. Have a good night. God bless. Much love. I tell you what, I'm going to play Shanika's song because, and Shanika, talk to your people, yeah, that they don't take my YouTube video down, because it counts as promotion. So I'm going to bring that up now. And let's hear this. Is it going to play? Is it going to play? Before the thunder. That's, the problem with not paying for Spotify is that you can't select the ones that you want. Can I skip? Okay, I can skip. One more skip. Here we go. All right, this one is by Shanika Simon featuring Eric Bibb. And it's a wonderful song called Underground Railroad. It's her debut single. Enjoy, guys. She has an amazing and beautiful voice. Enjoy. Good night. I'm taking a road. I'm taking a road that suits me. I'll walk aside on my doubts. So I'm looking for signs to help me. Take me where the river runs. Oh, free and wide. Gonna take the more high ground. Can't take this one lying down. The chains are gone and time rolls on. This underground railroad hasn't been. Buy myself some farmland, live a life that makes me glad. Oh, oh, oh.
Well, I'm taking a chance, the only chance to believe. Receive, 'cause time moves fast. Oh, I'm hoping for a reunion. There at the promised land, with your helping hand.
Oh, helping hand.
Gonna take the more high ground.
Gonna take the more high ground.
Oh yeah.
Can't take this one lying down.
The chains are gone
and time rolls on. This underground railroad has a lead. Oh Lord, buy myself some farmland and live a life that makes me glad. I